Process of urine formation. Glomerular filtrate in the Bowman's capsule, which contains all substance in the blood, except blood cells, platelets, large molecules, pass to the proximal convoluted tubule. Selective reabsorption of ions, water, valuable nutrients from the initial filtrate. Nutrients. The glucose amino acid actively transported to the interstitial fluid. Cells lining the tubule actively transported the Na plus into the interstitial fluid. Transfer a positive charge out of the tubule drives the passive transport of Cl minus. Proximal tubule reabsorb K plus and HCO3 minus by passive transport. Reabsorption of HCO3 minus in the filtrate contribute to the pH balance in body fluids. Solids move from filtrate to interstitial fluid. Water is reabsorbed passively by osmosis. Major portion of water reabsorption from the filtrate pass through the proximal convoluted tubule. Secretion of specific substance into the filtrate. Cells lining the tubule secrete the H plus by active transport. Ammonia by passive transport into the lumen of the tubule. Secrete ammonia act as a buffer to trap H plus from the NH4 plus. Addition some materials, drugs, toxin, metabolized in the liver. Actively secreted into the lumen of the proximal convoluted tubule. Result or water reabsorption. Secretion of different substance, the filtrate becomes more concentrated. Pass through the proximal convoluted tubule, the filtrate moves into the descent limb of loop of Henle. Passive reabsorption of water through osmosis continues. The filtrate becomes more concentrated, passes through the proximal convoluted tubule. Filtrate moves into the descending limb of loop of Henle. The passive reabsorption of water through osmosis continues. Filtrate becomes more concentrated. Filtrate reaches the ascending limb of loop of Henle via the tip of the loop. The ascending limb is impermeable to water. No water reabsorption, but considerable amount of NaCl reabsorption. Na plus transported into the interstitial fluid by active transport. Results of losing NaCl but not water. Filtrate becomes more diluted. Move towards that distal convoluted tubule. Plays an important role in regulating K plus NaCl. Concentration of body fluid. The amount of K plus secreted. Active transport into the filtrate. Amount of NaCl by active transport reabsorbed from the filtrate can be varied side according to the needs of body. Distal tubule contributes to pH regulation by controlled secretion of H+. Reabsorption of HO3-, passive water reabsorption under the influence of antidiuretic hormone ADH to form concentrated urine. Aldosterone secreted by the adrenal glands stimulates increased reabsorption of Na plus water. Excretion of K+. This filtrate of distal complete tubule leads to the collecting duct. Filtrate become concentrated urine. Water reabsorption increased under the influence of ADH, become more concentrated urine. Aldosterone hormone stimulates the active reabsorption of Na+. Passive reabsorption of water at the collecting duct because of high urea concentration in the filtrate. Some urea diffuses into interstitial fluid. Final processing. The filtrate at the collecting duct forms the urine, producing the dilute urine. Kidney actively reabsorb salts without allowing water reabsorbed by osmosis.